Hey, what's going on, guys? This is James. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, what I wanted to talk about was why a lot of people are saying that dropshipping is dead. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to go over a couple reasons why I think this, why people are saying that dropshipping is dead. And I really want you guys to understand that in order to kind of have success with anything, you kind of have to not listen to the vast majority of people, because the more you listen to everybody else and what everybody's doing and kind of just get distracted from what you're doing, the harder it's going to be for you to focus, and the harder it is for you to be focused and just keep going, because this is tough. There are times where it's difficult and things get tough, and it's just going to do nothing but discourage yourself if you just listen to everybody else and what everybody else is saying. So that's kind of the first point I just wanted to make out. So one of the big reasons that a lot of people talk about how dropshipping is dead or you can't do dropshipping anymore is because people are trying to sell you something. When a big kind of guru-y type person says, "Oh, dropshipping's dead," or you see a clickbait YouTube headline, kind of like that one, talking about wow, dropshipping is dead, or in all caps it says dropshipping is dead, try this new thing. It's because they're trying to sell you something most of the time. That's just how it works. That's what gets attention. It probably got your attention if you're watching this video, and that's just how things work. So the number one reason why I'd say that people say this is they're trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell you a course. They're trying to sell you whatever it is. And there's just nothing really wrong with that. It's just how things work. And unfortunately, today most people have really short attention spans, so that's why there's things like clickbait, and there's things like, stuff where people have to just make this shocking and kind of polarizing headline, and then they kind of go into talking about the real topic of the video, kind of like this. Because again, dropshipping isn't dead, but I'm going to talk about how it's changing in a second. So that's kind of the main reason, is people just want to sell you stuff. The next reason is of course to get attention. If you're watching this video, I probably have your attention. And for the people in the dropshipping niche and for doing Shopify and everything, that headline is going to command attention, because they're like, "Oh my god, it's dead. I can't have success with it. Why is it dead? How to die?" There's so many questions around when somebody says dropshipping is dead. There's a lot of questions around that, and it causes curiosity, and it causes you to click. So that's why people say that as well. And kind of the last thing I wanted to talk about was the actual fact of the matter, and the actual topic of this video is dropshipping really dead? And the short answer is no. And the longer answer is it's not exactly how it was a few years ago. Now here's the thing. Whenever there's kind of there's cycles to things. There's cycles to life. There's cycles to whatever, to just the universe, everything. Just literally in general, there's cycles to things. There's seasons. There's different cycles to things. And the cycle that's kind of hot right now is Shopify and dropshipping and e-commerce in general. Amazon, eBay, all that stuff. That stuff's kind of the hot topic right now. So inevitably, it's going to get a lot of buzz around it, right? So as more and more people, get onto the dropshipping bandwagon, and they, start doing dropshipping and everything, the more competition there's going to be, the kind of harder it's going to get. And the thing is, 2 years ago, you could put up a product, and you could do things a little bit differently than how we do them right now. You kind of just put up kind of a half decent ad, and you could have success with that. But nowadays, it's getting a bit different, and the whole kind of dropshipping thing, it still works and it still exists, and there's people having a lot of success with it. You still see the screenshots, and you still see a lot of people posting stuff in the groups. So obviously it is, it still is working. It's assuming that the screenshot isn't fake, because sometimes people will actually go in and they'll fake screenshots. Shocker, right? Sometimes people fake screenshots. That's nothing new, and that's just what happens. And I still obviously do dropshipping. I have a channel about dropshipping and e-commerce and everything, and just life in general. But That's kind of the point that I wanted to make, is that drop shipping isn't dead. I don't think it's ever going to die. It's just going to change. And a good example of this is like affiliate marketing a few years ago. Back in the day, you could literally just post affiliate links on AdWords and you'd be getting traffic and you'd be getting sales because traffic was really cheap and, it was new and there wasn't a whole lot of people doing it. And that's kind of the way that Shopify is going, is, it's really similar. It's actually kind of weird how similar it is because, it came out around the time, the whole Shopify drop shipping and everything came out around the time when Facebook started getting really popular and when Teespring and everything was really popular. And back, in 2014 or so, Facebook traffic was fairly cheap. I mean, it still is compared to AdWords, but what happened with affiliate marketing and everything back when people were doing it on AdWords is traffic costs basically went up and, people couldn't be profitable doing affiliate marketing anymore. They couldn't make it work with somebody else's product and, just taking a 50% commission or whatever. That couldn't work anymore. You had to start doing things differently. You had to actually start, building out a brand, and you had to start doing things a bit smarter. You had to have an edge on your competition, right? That's really how I see Shopify going nowadays. And this might sound familiar to you because Alex Becker talks about this a lot, and it's just it's true. It's the fact of the matter. And it's important to remember that not everything lasts forever. Things change, things evolve, and Shopify dropshipping isn't dead. It's just changing and it's evolving into something that, when smarter marketers come into the kind of arena, the whole dropshipping niche and everything, the smart marketers come in and they kind of push out the new people, the newbies. And there's nothing wrong with being new. You just have to understand that things are going to change and you have to start doing things a little bit differently. And one of the ways that I'm going to start doing things differently is I'm still going to drop ship. I'm still going to, test stuff out like that. But I am going to start ordering products in bulk. And I am going to start white labeling and kind of trying to build a brand around the products that I sell. And again, this is just kind of something that's kind of coming to me lately. I don't have anything too much to share with you guys right now. But I'm definitely going to get started. I've already found some supply. I mean, you can literally hop onto Alibaba and find suppliers for, products in seconds. And I've already found like 5 or 10 suppliers for the product that I want to kind of start building around. I'm obviously not going to tell you guys right now, at least what I kind of have in mind, because I want to get it launched and everything for myself. And then, whatever, whoever wants to compete with me, that's fine. But you see what Dan De Silva has done with Vivere Smiles and what he's going to be doing with it is it's an AliExpress product, but he's putting his logo and he's putting his branding, and he has a lot more control over the process. He's taking the fulfillment into the United States, and I don't know if last time I looked on one of his vlogs, he had all the products and stuff in his New York apartment. So I thought that was kind of funny because back when I was in my eBay days, I had to bring a whole bunch of product in, and it kind of reminded me of that. And even when I was drop shipping, I brought some products in house. But anyways, what was I talking about? I kind of got off topic there. But I just want to start getting into white labeling products and kind of branding my products and branding myself and having a more branded, kind of actual real business, I guess, because, the cool gadget stores and everything that are drop shipping, those are cool and you see all those popping up. And that's what I teach. That's fine. There's nothing really wrong with that yet. But down the line, don't expect that to work forever. That's what basically I'm saying. Don't expect drop shipping and Shopify to work the same way for forever, because you're gonna get left behind. And you should really get in this business because you love it and you're passionate about it and you wanna obviously make money. But you gotta understand that you have to change, evolve, and keep learning and everything. So I'm still doing it with you guys. Like, this is the first time I've gone to private labeling. The thing that sucks is that I was talking to one of my suppliers and their minimum order quantity was like 1,200 units, and it's just kind of, I don't think I'm going to go with them right now because I still am going to be testing. Like, this isn't 100% like, oh, this is going to work. Like, I'm still just going to order kind of a small batch and see how it goes and test out the product. But eventually, if it works and if I can get the marketing message right and across in the right manner, then I'm gonna blow it up and I'm gonna keep, you know, scaling it to the moon. It's gonna be the Facebook ads, Instagram. It's gonna be, you know, this is just kind of the reason why I'm making this video is I've got this idea in my head and I want to kind of get it out. And you know, sometimes getting it out on camera is a good idea and it just kind of helps you think this through. But so really what I'm trying to sum this up is I'm gonna still be doing dropshipping and everything. I'm still gonna do dropshipping training, but I'm also gonna start getting more into white labeling and actually starting branded stores, because that's where I see things going long term, because people will pay more for something that's branded and people will be loyal to that brand if you take care of them. So really that's all I've got to say for today, guys. You know, I hope that kind of makes sense. I know this is just kind of a ranting video and kind of just going on a little rant here. But I want you guys to start thinking a little bit deeper. You know, if you've been doing this a few years, I've been drop shipping for about 2 years. I've been in e-commerce for about, I would say 5 or 6 years. I started in high school doing eBay actually. And I kind of got into Shopify and drop shipping. So I've been doing this a few years and I've just seen things change. And I'm just excited to, you know, see how this works out and keep you guys updated. And if it fails and doesn't work out, then I'm gonna look like an idiot. That's cool. Because, you know, why not, right? Because why not? I'll just look like an idiot. But anyways, guys, that is the video for today. Again, I'm gonna keep doing daily uploads as best as I can. I know I've been gone for a few days, but yeah, I'm probably gonna do more videos where it's just me talking to the camera. I don't know. Sometimes I get bored of doing just training videos, but anyways, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let you guys go. Go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you're gonna be doing white labeling, if you're gonna stick with drop shipping. And with that being said, guys, I'm out of here. See you in the next video.